The internet just broke, and if you've been anywhere near social media today, you already know why. In what's being called the most explosive celebrity feud of the year, 50 Cent didn't just lose his cool. He erupted like a volcano on Jim Jones during the Shannon Sharpe show. And the fallout is nothing short of catastrophic. The air in that studio wasn't just tense, it was electrified, charged with the kind of energy that makes history. It all started innocently enough, with Jim Jones dropping a casual comment about Nas, a comment that, on the surface, seemed harmless. But in the world of hip-hop royalty, words are weapons, and Jim just fired a bullet straight at a legend. 50 Cent, sitting just feet away, stiffened. The cameras didn't lie. Every twitch, every glare, every pause screamed. Something was about to explode. Then it happened. 50 leaned forward, his voice low, cutting, venom dripping from every word. "You don't ever disrespect Nas in my presence, Jim. You don't do that. Not today, not ever." The room froze. Producers scrambled. Shannon Sharpe, trying to keep control, stuttered. Okay, let's calm down, but it was too late. 50 Cent's rage had ignited a chain reaction, one that's now setting social media ablaze. Within minutes, clips were everywhere. Twitter feeds caught fire. TikTok exploded, and fans were losing it in real time. Leaked DMs, unseen footage, and insider whispers are surfacing, hinting that this feud is far deeper than a single comment. Questions are flying. What did Jim say exactly? Was 50 Cent holding back before? And most importantly, what happens next? Stay tuned because the full story is coming, and trust me, you've never seen a showdown like this. As soon as the cameras started rolling on the Shannon Sharpe show, you could feel the tension. The audience laughed nervously, thinking it was just another playful hip-hop discussion. But the air between 50 Cent and Jim Jones was thick, almost suffocating. Jim, leaning back with a smirk, casually threw out a comment about Nas. On the surface, it seemed innocent. Man, Nas is old news, the game's moving on. But in hip-hop, those words are sacred territory. 50 Cent, sitting across from him, didn't flinch at first. But the twitch in his eye, the set of his jaw, and the silence that followed were more telling than any headline ever could be. Behind the scenes, producers whispered frantically, knowing they were seconds away from a live nuclear meltdown. And then it happened. 50 Cent slammed his hand on the table, voice booming. "You don't ever disrespect Nas in my presence, Jim. You don't do that. Not today, not ever." The studio went dead silent. Shannon Sharpe tried to intervene, stammering, Okay, but 50 Cent wasn't having it. He leaned forward, eyes blazing, and began unraveling a tirade that's now being called the most savage rant in hip-hop talk show history. "You think this is a joke? You think I'm gonna sit here while you throw shade at a legend? Nas built this game. You're lucky you're in the same room. Lucky. Don't make me go off." Jim Jones, initially calm, visibly stiffened. Sweat appeared at his temples, and you could see the gears turning. Was he about to apologize? Or was he ready to escalate? But before he could answer, the crew heard it. A faint buzz. Phones everywhere were exploding. Twitter notifications, Instagram clips, TikTok uploads. Fans were already reacting live, thousands streaming snippets of the meltdown, captioning them with phrases like 50 Cent snapped live, and Jim Jones just got roasted in real time. Backstage, insiders' leaked messages started surfacing. One DM, allegedly from a crew member, read, "50's not holding back. He's about to go nuclear on Jim, camera or not. This is personal." Another source hinted that an old recording from a private studio session, a conversation between Jim and another rapper trashing Nas, quietly circulating among industry insiders. These leaks weren't just rumors. They were the sparks that could ignite a full-blown firestorm. As the confrontation continued, 50 Cent's voice escalated, each word sharper than the last. "Don't ever disrespect anyone who paved the way for you. You got lucky. Jim, lucky I didn't bring receipts from every studio, every verse, every whisper you made about legends." The tension was cinematic. Cameras zoomed in on Jones' face as he shifted uncomfortably, trying to maintain composure. You could see the internal debate: fight back or de-escalate. Meanwhile, fans online weren't waiting. Clips of 50 Cent's rant were uploaded within seconds, going viral. Memes exploded. #5OV's Jim trended on Twitter. Comment sections filled with disbelief. Did he just say that on national TV? Jim Jones is about to regret life. 50 Cent snapped harder than ever. The frenzy was global. People in Europe, Asia, and Africa were live tweeting the chaos as if they were sitting in the studio. Then came a twist no one expected. In the middle of the rant, a supposedly leaked audio surfaced. It was a snippet of a private phone call between Jim Jones and another industry figure. Allegedly plotting a subtle diss at Nas weeks before the interview aired. Fans immediately began piecing it together. 50 Cent's rage wasn't just spontaneous, it was fueled by inside knowledge, insider leaks, and betrayal. This wasn't a simple comment gone wrong. This was years of simmering tension finally erupting live on television. And if that wasn't enough, another bombshell dropped. A fan uploaded a blurred clip showing 50 Cent pulling out his phone mid-rant. Allegedly reading messages that confirmed Jim Jones' disrespect wasn't just talk, it was a pattern. The internet erupted. Screenshots spread across Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. 50 got receipts. Jim Jones is done. Every influencer and gossip page scrambled to report the meltdown in real time. Back in the studio, the tension became unbearable. Shannon Sharpe's attempts at moderation were futile. Gentlemen, let's just... But 50 Cent interrupted, voice low, menacing. Don't call me gentleman, don't tell me to calm down. You don't even know what's at stake. I'm protecting the legends. You're playing with fire, Jim, and trust me, fire burns. Jim Jones, visibly rattled, tried to respond, but 50 Cent wasn't finished. He unleashed a rapid-fire volley of accusations, calling out long-standing disrespect, subtle shade, and hidden conversations that Jim allegedly had with other artists. Every revelation landed like a bomb. The audience gasped. Social media exploded. Clips were stitched together into reaction videos. Every frame dissected, every gesture analyzed. Fans couldn't get enough. And just when it seemed like 50 Cent might finally take a breath, he dropped the line that would become the internet's new obsession. I've stayed quiet for years. I've let things slide. But you crossed the line, and now there's no turning back. Everyone's about to see what loyalty really means in this game. The cameras shook with energy. Jim Jones looked stunned, muttering something barely audible while the crew tried desperately to cut away. But it was too late. The live feed had already gone global. Hashtags, reaction videos, and leaked DMZs were spreading faster than anyone could control. Industry insiders whispered that this confrontation would have repercussions far beyond this one-show deals might be affected. Alliances tested and reputations reshaped as the first hour post-interview concluded. The internet was left with one question. What will 50 Cent do next? Will he publicly release the supposed messages and recordings? Will Jim Jones respond or retreat into silence? Fans and celebrities alike are holding their breath. Because this is no ordinary feud. This is a full-blown cinematic clash of hip-hop titans. And the next twist could drop at any moment. And just when you thought it couldn't escalate further. Insiders claimed that a hidden clip was about to surface, one showing 50 Cent confronting Jim Jones. Off camera after the show. In a moment so raw, so volatile, that those present reportedly feared it could turn physical. The internet is already buzzing. Social media analysts predict this leak will break records and no one can look away, just hours after the Shannon Sharpe show meltdown. The internet was a war zone. Twitter feeds were flooded with clips of 50 Cent's tirade, each frame dissected frame by frame. Fans were sending private messages, leaked DMIs, and old audio clips as if piecing together a crime scene. 50 Cent snapped harder than ever. Jim Jones is done. This is bigger than beef. This is history. Every post added fuel to the fire. Meanwhile, celebrities weighed in. DJ Academics went live, visibly shaken. "I've never seen something like this." 50 Cent doesn't hold back, and Jim Jones just walked into a trap he didn't see coming. Twitter's gonna explode overnight. Rapper 21 Savage posted an ambiguous, cryptic story. "Some respect is forever. Some gotta learn the hard way." Social media detectives immediately speculated, was he siding with 50 Cent? Or warning Jim Jones? Fans erupted in debates. Then came a leak that sent the drama into another dimension. Allegedly, someone on Jim Jones' team shared a private voice note of him mocking Nas, claiming "legends die, new blood rises, Nas. Overrated." The clip quickly made its way to 50 Cent's inner circle. That's when the cameras in the studio captured something no one expected. 50 Cent, phone in hand, smirking, whispering, "You really thought I wouldn't see this?" The footage, which wasn't supposed to be public, leaked within minutes, and the internet went insane. Fans started connecting dots. Old interviews where Jim subtly dissed Nas were now being reposted side by side with 50 Cent's viral rant. Reaction videos exploded. 50 Cent is exposing everything. Jim Jones is about to lose it. Even rap forums dedicated entire threads to analyzing his every facial expression, hand gesture, and pause. Conspiracy theories spread like wildfire. Some claimed 50 Cent had been gathering receipts for years, waiting for the perfect public moment. Others swore he was plotting to dismantle Jim's credibility on a global stage. Back in the studio, the tension didn't subside. Reports surfaced that backstage, 50 Cent had cornered Jim Jones after the taping. Sources claimed the confrontation lasted over 15 minutes. With 50 Cent pointing to old contracts, studio recordings, and even private texts. Jim allegedly tried to laugh it off. But witnesses said he looked pale and anxious, the kind of fear that comes when someone knows their secrets are about to go public. Shannon Sharpe's production team admitted to being in chaos. One insider claimed, "We thought we were managing a show. We weren't managing a hurricane." 50 Cent wasn't holding anything back. It was raw, uncut emotion. People were scared something might get physical. As the online frenzy continued, fan reactions escalated. TikTok creators began creating compilations of 50 Cent's most savage moments, edited with dramatic sound effects and slow-motion zooms. Twitter memes went viral. When 50 Cent snaps, nobody survives. #50V's Jim trended worldwide for 2 full days. Influencers debated every possible outcome. Would Jim Jones respond? Would 50 Cent drop the ultimate proof? Or was this just the start of an even bigger feud? Then came a twist that shocked even the most jaded fans. Allegedly, an unreleased phone call recording emerged, supposedly between Jim Jones and another high-profile rapper, where Jim questioned 50 Cent's relevance and mocked his loyalty to Nas. When 50 Cent reportedly heard it, sources say he didn't just get angry, he went into full execution mode. Insiders describe him meticulously planning every public word, every viral clip, and every subtle threat in the Shannon Sharpe interview, ensuring Jim Jones would be cornered in front of the entire world. Social media analysts noticed something interesting. While fans were obsessed with 50 Cent's rage, nobody was paying attention to the subtle jabs he made about loyalty, power dynamics, and the history of respect in hip-hop. Some argued these remarks were warnings aimed at more than just Jim Jones' hints at industry-wide power plays. Whispered behind closed doors for years, every phrase he said was being dissected like a chess move. And fans couldn't get enough. Meanwhile, Jim Jones' social media accounts were a mess. Fans reported cryptic stories, posts being deleted, and cryptic captions like, "Some lessons cost more than respect." Comment sections were flooded. He knows 50 Cent's coming for him. Jim messed up big time. The tension became cinematic, the kind of drama you don't script. Yet somehow it felt like every step had been choreographed for maximum online chaos. Inside sources allege that 50 Cent had also leaked screenshots from private group chats, showing Jim plotting subtle disses against Nas and other legends. The authenticity of these screenshots couldn't be verified, but that didn't stop fans from going wild. Threads and posts debated every pixel, every timestamp, trying to uncover the truth behind the feud. Some claimed 50 Cent's strategy was to dismantle Jim's credibility without lifting a hand, just exposing the narrative to the public. Then came an emotional layer nobody expected. During a private moment caught by a backstage camera later leaked, 50 Cent reportedly said to a friend, "I don't want this to look like beef. I'm protecting the culture. Loyalty is everything. If I let this slide, it's gone forever." That added another dimension. This wasn't personal, at least not entirely. It was about principles, respect, and the legacy of legends. Fans reacted with mixed emotions. Some praised him, others called it overkill. But everyone agreed the stakes had just been raised. As part 2 escalated, the tension hit a fever pitch. Reports emerged that Jim Jones had secretly contacted major rappers behind the scenes, allegedly trying to call a truce or save face. Some sources said these attempts failed. Every major name he reached was already buzzing with clips of 50 Cent's tirade. Social media pressure had turned into real-world consequences. Industry players were now forced to pick sides, and the feud had left an indelible mark on the hip-hop landscape. The section closes with a cliffhanger that left fans in utter shock. Allegedly, a new leaked video surfaced showing 50 Cent walking into a private recording studio, demanding Jim Jones meet him there face-to-face with cameras supposedly rolling. The leak suggested that what happened next could redefine the meaning of public meltdown. Fans flooded comment sections guessing what could possibly happen next. A verbal showdown, a shocking reveal of more receipts, or something no one expected, a betrayal that could shake the entire industry. The internet was left hanging, breathless, buzzing, desperate for the next chapter. One thing was clear: this wasn't just a feud. This was a cinematic high-stakes, explosive drama playing out in real time, and the world couldn't look away. The next morning, the aftermath of the Shannon Sharpe show meltdown was unstoppable. Social media was a battlefield. Clips of 50 Cent's rant had already been reposted millions of times. Reaction videos, breakdowns, and even TikTok remixes were flooding the feeds, all with the same energy. 50 Cent snapped Jim Jones's toast. Fans were dissecting every movement, every glance, and every word, as if this was a live-action thriller instead of a talk show. Meanwhile, rumors of the private studio confrontation leaked. Sources claimed 50 Cent allegedly stormed a recording studio in New York, demanding Jim Jones meet him alone. What followed, according to insiders, was a 45-minute face-to-face showdown where every insult, accusation, and hidden betrayal came roaring out. Witnesses said it was so intense, producers feared cameras would need to be pulled for safety. Allegedly, 50 Cent confronted Jim with receipts, text messages, old studio footage, and private voice notes, all evidence of disrespect not just toward Nas, but toward the culture itself. Jim Jones reportedly tried to push back, attempting to defend himself, but 50 Cent didn't flinch. He reportedly leaned in, eyes blazing, voice low and menacing. "You don't get to talk about legends. You don't get to disrespect history. Every move you made, I've been waiting for this moment to expose it." The leaked footage of this confrontation, blurry but unmistakable, went viral within hours. Fans couldn't believe what they were seeing. The camera caught Jim Jones visibly sweating, stammering, and trying to regain composure. The audience online erupted. Memes, reaction videos, and fan theories multiplied by the second. 50 Cent exposed him. Jim's career is in flames. This is hip-hop history unfolding live. Then came a shocking twist that nobody saw coming. Allegedly, 50 Cent revealed that Jim had secretly reached out to multiple rappers to undermine Nas, plotting diss tracks and subtle shade behind the scenes. This revelation sparked a tidal wave online. Fans demanded receipts. Journalists speculated about who was involved. And conspiracy threads blew up across Reddit and Twitter. The narrative had shifted. This wasn't just about one comment on a talk show anymore. It was a full-blown expo celebrity reactions poured in, each adding fuel to the fire. Snoop Dogg posted a cryptic message. "Respect the legends. Everything else is noise." DJ Academics went live, analyzing the leaks and clips, calling it the most ruthless public takedown of the year. Even rappers not directly involved were weighing in, sparking debates about loyalty, respect, and who really controls the narrative in hip-hop. Meanwhile, Jim Jones' social media presence spiraled into chaos. Stories were deleted, cryptic captions emerged, and some posts vanished entirely. Fans speculated that he was trying to regain control of the narrative, but the backlash was relentless. Tweets poured in. Jim tried to play it cool, failed miserably. 50 Cent didn't hold back, no mercy. The tension between the two camps was palpable, both online and offline. Amid all this, leaked insider messages hinted at even deeper betrayals. One alleged DM from a former associate of Jim's read, "He thought nobody was watching. 50's receipts will ruin him." Another claimed 50 Cent had been planning this public takedown for months, carefully curating every viral clip and leaked message to ensure maximum impact. The internet went wild. Fans felt like they were witnessing a real-life cinematic thriller unfold in real time. Then, the unthinkable happened. A supposed behind-the-scenes recording surfaced, showing 50 Cent calmly saying to a crew member, "If he wants war, he gets war." But this isn't just about him. This is about respect, loyalty, and the game. Everything else. Collateral. Fans interpreted this as a warning not only to Jim Jones, but to anyone in hip-hop who dared disrespect the culture's icons. The speculation ran rampant. Would 50 Cent release the full receipts publicly? Would Jim respond? Or was the next move even more explosive? As the day progressed, fan reactions grew more emotional. Live streams were flooded with tears, laughter, and outrage. Clips were dissected endlessly, with hashtags like #50vsJim, #RespectNAS, and #HipHopExplosion trending worldwide. Influencers scrambled to cover every angle. One viral reaction showed a fan dramatically declaring, "I've never seen anything like this. 50 Cent didn't just snap. He obliterated him." Another added, "Jim Jones is shaking. You can see it." The tension escalated further when insiders hinted at a final showdown. Allegedly, 50 Cent had requested a private sit-down with Jim Jones, but with cameras secretly rolling. What was said during that session is unknown, but leaks suggest it involved not just public humiliation, but potential industry-wide consequences, deals, collaborations, and reputations hanging in the balance. Fans were left in suspense, desperate for answers, while reaction videos speculated endlessly about what might have happened behind those closed doors. Just when it seemed the chaos had peaked, another bombshell leaked. Supposed messages from Jim Jones to another rapper allegedly revealed a plan to discredit 50 Cent publicly. But the plan backfired spectacularly, as 50 Cent's team had anticipated every move. Fans online exploded with excitement. He thought he was slick, but 50 Cent already knew. This is chess, not checkers. The drama had officially become cinematic, too intense for casual viewing, yet impossible to look away from. By the evening, the story had consumed every major social media platform. TikTok videos, Instagram edits, YouTube reaction videos, and even mainstream news headlines were covering the meltdown. Analysts noted that the combination of leaked messages, on-camera rants, celebrity reactions, and fan chaos made this one of the most viral, perfect celebrity feuds of all time. And just when viewers thought it couldn't escalate further, insiders hinted at yet another leak. A private voice note from 50 Cent himself, promising, "If Jim thinks this is over, he's about to see what happens when loyalty is ignored." The internet collectively held its breath. Social media users speculated endlessly. Would 50 Cent release the ultimate proof? Would Jim Jones issue a public apology? Or would this feud escalate to levels no one could imagine? The world watched, riveted, as the story reached its fever pitch. Memes exploded, fan theories multiplied, and every clip of 50 Cent's tirade became legendary. One thing was certain: this feud wasn't just breaking news, it was history in the making. The kind of high-stakes, emotional, explosive drama that would be remembered in hip-hop for years. And just like that, the stage was set for the next chapter. Fans were left desperate for more, glued to every social media notification, every blog update, and every new clip. The showdown wasn't over, it was only escalating. One wrong move could ignite another global storm. And the world couldn't look away.